Hey guys, it's Lewis here from Orbit Plant, from Plastic Mould, and well, I'm going to be painting this 4 teams of mortars right in front of your very eyes. It's going to be a solid recording, hopefully no breaks. I have my drinks and all such things. I have all the paints, so we're going to first off start with a coat of 29 Homebrew Matte, which I'm going to have to get my clippers to open. So yeah, this is probably going to improve over time because I've never done this sort of thing before, so I've got a drink. This might be a solid hour or however long it takes. Just mix this paint here and start. So I don't know how I'm going to talk for a whole hour. This might just be speeded. Like I'll speed up footage after this, maybe on YouTube settings if I can. So what I'm doing at this very point is I'm putting base coat for the clothes area, the helmet, and hopefully the chest. So I don't know how long this is going to be, and I don't know how long I'm going to have to talk for, but I'm literally going to have to. I've got a whole day to do this because most of my friends are out. One of my friends is getting a laptop for his college work. One of them is at college doing catch up. I have a week off from college, which I'm trying. I would have done some more of this yesterday, but I'm thinking of selling my main PC, so I am using my laptop, and I'm probably, if I manage to sell my lappy, well not my lappy, my computer, I shall be getting a PlayStation instead with the money I got from the selling of my main computer. So I'm not sure how it's going to affect uploading quality and such, but I'll keep trying to shove these out. But as I said, I've got, oh geez, I better move my water there. I nearly almost dipped my brush into my water. I'm just going to check if this is recording. It is recording. I will do close-ups, but this is basically my way of communicating to you folks, and also showing you my painting. So most of this video is going to consist of me painting 29 Homebrew Matte onto the surface of all the men here. I usually do a nice globby coat, and then when I feel like it's the right time I shall move it around the figure and make sure it gets all into the nooks and crannies, and have it moving around. I have got them stuck all on a piece of grey board because that's how I do it. Some people use lolly sticks. I immediately need a drink already, so you can use lolly sticks and such, but I have got tons of grey board, more grey board than I will ever need. So this base coat is just, it's a general colour of my army. That's the first team done. If I do run out of paints in this, I have got a second paint. Hopefully I shouldn't run out of paint unless I put too thick a mixture onto these poor guys' body and it will like mud to them. So this is a solid ounce recording, and if it gets interrupted I probably will just give up and try maybe to recover from any interruptions. and that. But it's just me painting for God knows how long. I have mixed a few of the men up with my PDR team because I had loads of spare men for my PDR team. Like literally, I've got loaders, I've got guys sitting down. I didn't really want to put any guys sitting down on my PDRs. So that's generally how it rolls. If I was going to do this without recording, I'd probably listen to music and such gobbledygooks for an hour, maybe watch a video or two of other YouTubers. Maybe even put another YouTuber doing modelling. But I am not, for the benefit of getting to know you guys a bit more and you guys getting to know me a bit more. So once, I've only got 2 more of these guys crews to do, and they all get a bit of a touch up once I've done it. And every time I put a new different coat of paint on, I'll pronounce what paint it is. If I can see the number correctly on the actual thing. I'm hoping my camera's capturing all this correctly. So I'm just going to it's capturing it alright. If you want, folks, I can zoom this in. If you, next time I paint, just give some tips on what needs to be done. Jeez. I don't really want to paint like more men because I'm starting to get a bit sick of painting men because that's all I've been doing and that's all I've got. Like I've painted the last of my vehicles, which are there's a vehicle. Is that on camera? Yeah. So I really just want to get some Churchills. I'm gonna wait until suppliers have done it and that. Like Mike Jolly, which is a pretty good. He model kits for less on Facebook. Runs in I think it's a town a bit further, or a city or town away from me. I just thought I'd mention him because I'm hopefully going to order some Churchills off him. Like they cost about 25 quid maybe off the actual company. Off Mike I can get them for a solid price of £21 including postage and package, which I think is a gorgeous price because you get 5 Churchills. My whole platoon is made up of, I think, 14 Churchills, I think it is. Maximum of 14 Churchills. I need to order a platoon of Togs. And I was right about getting a new brush because this one is terrible now. I've used it for most of its life. Used it for a good solid few years. And it's starting to get a bit worn. And this soldier doesn't want me to paint him apparently. I'm hoping my granddad doesn't disturb the recording. I've told him not to come in my room because I'm recording for a solid time. Sorry, I'm jumping from sentence to sentence. It's just trying to think of things to say to how many of you are watching, because it should be about almost 80 of you maybe subscribers. I think I've got like 70 plus or so subscribers. A few of them from the old channel before it got slightly updated. Shit, these crews are almost finished getting base coated. If anybody actually knows of like a spray can, what Humbrol might do for Mat 29, what's it, 24? Can you link it in the comments so I can actually have a look at it? Because it's just geez, I'm shaking so much, I'm sorry about this. It'd be easier for me as well if I'm painting a huge army like this. if I actually had the spray paint spray can of 29 matte Humble, because then I could simply just spray the whole platoon what needs painting in it, and it'll get done a bit quicker. So then I can just add layers after that. Oh jeez, I'm really shaking for some reason. I'm nervous. It's probably why asking people makes me nervous. But I'll probably get over the nervousness of doing YouTube modelling. Just trying to mix up this because it's probably got like a quarter done. There's not a lot left in it. But I mostly wanted to get a new boat just in case of shortages and for painting large tanks. So I'm just gonna finish this guy off. He's the last one to be fully painted, and then since that's done, I'm gonna go back on these guys and check them. Really put a nice thick coat on these guys, and I think that's gonna really help show them up a bit. Be on his shoulder pad there, that should be done now. Why am I shaking so much? I could zoom in for you guys. Actually that's a bad idea. Sorry folks. As I said, I'm pretty new to this. Just checking all these guys for any possible misses I've done on sloppy painting. I'm actually just going to get a set of guys I painted ages ago and have them on my desk so I know how to paint. So yeah, while I just paint these, I'm just going to a bit more talking because obviously I have to talk through the whole of this. It's not ideal, but we'll have to do. So I've done modelling before. I've done it for almost 4-ish years, and I quite like it. And I recently found out I've got a local model shop I go to get such paints and such supplies, because they do sell a few plastic soldiers, only 2, a few I think German lines. I missed some from this guy. I missed his leg, so I'll just get that in there. I don't know why I'm shaking so much. I shouldn't be. Another thing I'm worried about in this is the actual quality of my sound getting bludged up and all that, because it is just direct camera sound I'm using right now. It's directly from the camera. And I've washed this brush, so that should do. A bit more of a wash. I won't suggest doing what I just did there, where every time I actually managed to get my clean my brush, I always put it in my mouth just to make sure it's even cleaner. So right now I've done the first coat. So that was 29 Humble Matte. Next I am going to do the boots, which is Humble 33, navy blue-ish colour. Sorry about that, that's me trying to get them all done. I'm trying not to rush paint this because I am fairly nervous doing this. I'm shaking quite a lot. Another thing is, for this, I won't be showing you the bases and how I do bases and that, because one, the bases take about almost a day. Right, so I'm gonna have to be really quiet in this bit because it is painting the boots. Which is pretty terrifying to paint. If this isn't sure, I'll try and work out a better way to do these videos. I get the whole thing in shot, but it can't be helped because as a modeler I really got to be close to doing this and that. Another thing is, some people might think, oh, this guy's earning money off doing this. I don't. I have got a verified account. I have verified my account for longer time periods, such as this. But I don't get a cent from this. Don't gain no money, so I just have to live. And with me not getting money off this, means videos are gonna take a bit longer because it means I have to squeeze them in with free time, and then I have to also squeeze them in when I get a certain kit. So if I manage to get the Churchills before I've finished first platoon off, which might be the HQ platoon, or it might not. So I really hope I get the video out, and I hope I get some Churchills, because I have to say I love Churchills. They've also been the core of one of the cores of my army. Churchills are there to defend my commandos. Yeah, what I've worked out, the main core of this army is like the commando, because well, there's like 2 rifle platoons, about 3 commando platoons if you include the Peter Young. I did notice on a later video I did pronounce it Peter Ryan, actually Peter Young. I'm hoping you guys can see this because it'd be a waste of my time, and before it gets uploaded I have to review the footage and consider is it worth it to upload. A few of the links, what is going to be in the bottom of the description for once, because I'm going to stop putting links for Mike Jolly's Facebook. He does good models for a cheap price, including postage and package in the UK, because he is a UK based seller. He's not basically, it's not like a sponsorship. I'm basically just advertising towards people who I think is worth it. But if sponsorship is optional, I would take sponsorship. Sponsorships don't really bother me. But if it's to get your business out there and it gets my channel out there, it's a fair dealio, I think. Jeez, I'm hoping. I stopped shaking because painting these boots quite hard. That's probably going to make painting the skin on these guys Anyway, on to more of the pants. The guy bought them off. I remember his name, been Dean. He was basically going to be constructing a certain brigade of his own, but since he had no model clubs of this game near him, he just gave up. And jeez, oh god, I just put my head in the lamp. Ow, that was hot. I just messed up a bit. I'm starting to get a bit sloppier, so I'm trying to go quiet, folks. I'm sorry, but it is a job painting these and making sure they look good. All these do get fixed up once I've painted them fully. They all get touched up with a bit more black, a bit more paint, because obviously you can't just paint them all in one and it'd be like 100% perfect, because geez, you could do that, you'd just be the best modeler in the world. That's not what modeling's about. It's about precision of the brush, which I have none at the moment, so I do go quiet while trying to paint these. Don't happen. I will definitely go quiet once doing a touch up on them. But yeah, hopefully if I do find spray can versions, I can insta paint them. I don't like spray painting. I have got an airbrush, everybody, but it won't spray anymore because I was a noob at it and I don't like airbrushes anymore. Too much hassle, too much work, too much cleaning effort, when I could just stick to hers on a stick. It's getting there. Well, folks, are the boot hole is done. Wow, I'm really thirsty. I'm just going to see how long this is. It's been going for almost 23 minutes. Wow, time does fly when you are having so much fun. And that's not a joke, I am having fun, because I love painting. I think what I might paint next is the skin, which is, I think it's 73 humble. All these I get from Fix starter kits, so except for these, I buy them from my local. Got that from my local model store. Oh yeah, speaking of an airbrush, I actually have the airbrush here, which it's dusty and I don't use it because I'm not an airbrush guy. So the boot's done. It's time to do the flesh. If you're seeing like stuff what isn't painted, like the mortars, I will not paint them in front of you guys because they always get painted glass, because to me they count as equipment. Equipment gets painted last. So now I'm going into full concentrate mode. Oh, sugar. Okay, that guy's going to take some work now, because I've just basically just slipped, exploded my brush all over the side of him. So he's going to take some work to clean that up. That's probably because I was thinking about something other than the brush, so that again, silent mode activate, because I try to concentrate. Jeez, this guy's hard because he's like got his hands around his head. He's like shielding himself from the thing, so I'm just going to show you these a bit more. Probably can't see because the lighting is terrible in here. I'm just going to go and turn on my main light. Oh, that didn't do nothing, that was a waste. So yeah, back to painting these. I just got those guys. As I said, oh, I've got so many touch-ups to do because I'm so nervous on cam. I'm hoping I'll gain a few more subscribers off this, because I quite like doing this, not for the money purposes, but just for the purpose of showing you guys pending FO Flames of War miniatures, because for some reason you search pending FOW miniatures in Google and you'd rather get painting Germans, painting Americans, hardly any British will get paint out there, which annoyed me because I was looking for tutorials. Then I finally just thought, I'll just do them myself. That's where my army is. It's not based on any other British army. It's merely based on made up army by me. Because it's better than making your own army in your own law. It means you get to, there's no guidelines, there's nothing, and no one can go, oh, that's not realistic. Because one, you would just say, well, it's a miniatures game, and two, it's not meant to be realistic, it's just meant to be for guys who like to paint miniatures and so on. But again, I'm going into concentration mode. Oh, I don't like painting these guys' faces, they're so odd, because he's like bent down and I can't see his face. So I can't aim my brush in a good enough direction. Okay, that guy's messy, it looks like he's got a blobby face. Blobby face! Geez, I'm gonna be glad once I get these over and done with, because they are a pain.